What's cracking? Welcome to the channel. Alright, just a bit of an update. We've got a bit of a special guest appearance today. Basically, yep, we've got the 2019 Indian Scout Bobber. That's on the go at the moment. I've got some updates for that I'm going to show. Very shortly there'll be a video coming out for that. But today we actually have something special I picked up. Couldn't knock it back, it's too good to be true. Yes, it's another repairable write-off. Yes, it's an accident repair. Yes, it needs work, and that's what it's all about. If you can't ride them, rebuild them. And that's what we're going to do, and let's flip it around and show you what we got. Alright, there you go. That's what it is. Look out. It's a Z1000. Kawasaki Z1000. It's actually a 2022 model. You're probably thinking, what the heck? Well, yep, that's right. 2022 model. As you can see, she's got some rear end damage. Now, there's a bit of a story to this one. This is a Peter Stevens bike for those in Australia who know motorcycles and dealerships. Peter Stevens is one of those places where you can buy lots of motorcycle gear and motorcycles. This one here was a brand spanking new 2022 Kawasaki Z1000 that was purchased, taken to be taken home, I should say, and on the way had a bingle. So she literally only has, well, I'll save that for the surprise in a minute, but basically it's got some rear end pieces hanging down there. Nothing too crazy. Well, it is a bit crazy to be honest at the back end, but apart from that, this bike is crazy. Now, you'll never guess what I paid for this bad mamma jamma. I paid, wait for it, $6,000 AUD, Australian dollars, for a bike that retails currently right now on the low end for $18,500, brand spanking new. Now, yes, this, well, technically was a brand spanking new bike, apart from the rear end damage. As you can see, we've got some rear subframe damage there we've got to get fixed. We've got some tail light issues. We've got some plastics, some electricals. We've got the ECU and whatnot hanging out the arse end. But, as you can see, no other details there. What's going on, bud? We've got some fairing damage down there. And we've got some casing damage down there. Looks like it had a bit of a rear end touch up on the way home. And she's leant over on the side. We've got a scratch casing, we've got some fairing damage, handlebar grips, but mostly it's rear end. Now, yes, it's 2022, so it will cost a bit, but at the same time, it's going to be a big turner, that's for sure. Now, obviously, I'll get this back on the road. That's the plan. I'll work alongside with this one and the Indian, so we've got more content coming at you on the weekly, on the daily. But now we've got two bikes, not one, two. We've got a cruiser muscle bike. We've got a sports super naked. Yeah, Chris's Creation's going to be popping. So this one, we'll start her up, check it out, give her a turnover, check out the K's on that. It's pretty quiet. She's got those twin stocks on. Look at that, guys. We've got 118 Ks. I haven't tampered with it. She's just off a full tank. We go through all the gizmos. Alright, trip A, trip B is both 118.8. She's done 118 Ks, nearly 119. She hasn't even been run in. Average fuel consumption. What do we got? Average kilometers per litre, 12.1. Hasn't even got an average range that's registered yet. Alright, it's 76 degrees Celsius, just warmed up. 118 Ks. 2022, rear-ended. We'll get this bad mamma jamma back on the road again. Why waste them when you can save them? You can't ride them, rebuild them. Anyway, there she is. 2022 Kawasaki Z1000 Super Naked. We're going to get this one tidied up, fixed up, rear end done. We've got to order some frame casing frame casing in the rear. That might take a bit. We've got some rear cowling we've got to replace. Yeah, she's got some fractures there, some cosmetics. We'll get it tidied up, and because this is such a nice new bike, we're going to tweak it too before we give it up for auction and for sale. Once she's finished the winter project, I'll put my touches on this. Anyone who knows me from my past knows that I don't leave things standard. I like to be meticulous and I like to do things one-off. So yeah, that's the Kawasaki Z1000, picked up today. Stay tuned for more on that one.